Hello, I am Pam and this is my channel, Made by Pam. So today is December 1st, 2021. It is Wednesday and that means day 1 of Vlogmas. Now originally I wasn't going to do Vlogmas. I was just going to enjoy watching all my friends doing Vlogmas, but I figured why not? So I have like a prompt that Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room has come up with, and I'm just going to use some of these questions that she has provided us. So for today, her question is, how many Christmas trees do you have up? So how many Christmas trees do we have up? Well, we have one. Yes, only one Christmas tree. That's all we need. And it just goes in our front room. So originally, I normally wouldn't have a Christmas tree up yet. I usually wait till like closer to Christmas. But my husband decided that he was going to get the Christmas tree out just last night, and so the kids had fun putting decorations on it and helping set it up. And so I'm just going to go ahead and insert a little video clip of the Christmas tree, our nativity set, and our little Merry Christmas sign on our front door. Okay, so my husband got that Christmas tree a couple years ago, and it seems to work out okay. It's easy, it's simple, it's self-lit, and it's contained. That's what I can say. It's like basically non-hassle, except for putting on the ornaments that my kids like to put on. Well, and it makes it a little more festive, right? Alright, so, and then each day I'm kind of going to go over what I'm working on for the day. So I pretty much come down to my sewing room every single day. Like, I'm always down here. If my kids are at school, I'm down here. I'm usually down here when they're at home too. Because they know where to find me, and they're pretty good kids. So what I have on my sewing table getting ready to sew up. So I do have this sewing pattern here. It is a Butterick 5960. And I got it from a thrift shop. And I got it in one of my last adventures at the thrift shop that I went to, because I saw it. Now I also have another pattern just like this, but it goes up in sizes. So I decided that, you know what, my little boy is going to wear a size 5, and let me tell you, it fits perfectly. I have already made him 2 pairs of this pants, and I have put inseam pockets. Even though the pattern does not come with inseam pockets, I did go ahead and add inseam pockets, and right down from like the top edge, I measure down like 1.5 inches, and that's where I start out the top of the pocket, and it works out great. So last night he was down here because we were talking, and I showed him this fabric. I'm like, what do you think of that fabric? Because I have it in a bolt. And he says, I don't like it. I'm like, but it's red. He's like, so? So I don't know if he's going to wear them or not, but I am going to make them anyways, and maybe he will. But so basically, I measure down 1.5 inches from this top, and then I add the pocket. So I have the pocket piece, and then I just add it like 1.5 inches down. I'll just use this piece, then you can see it. I just add it 1.5 inches down, sew it up to the sides just like you would normal pockets, and do it that way. And it works out really good. So I'm doing that. So it's that pattern there. And then I am also making him a couple of masks. And I have decided that I've just cut out some blue striped gingham fabric, blue checkered gingham, blue and white checkered gingham. Then I'm just going to use that for the lining of the mask. And then I went ahead and cut him out a mask on this style. And then I think I did show you in one of my last videos that I did have a sheep fabric. Did have this fabric that I was going to cut out, kind of do fussy cutting so that I can make him a couple of masks. So I've gone ahead and I've cut out each side of the mask. So each side will basically be the same. We've got Spider-Man, and then the first one was Thor, and then we've got Iron Man, and we've got Hulk, Captain America, and I guess this is Iceman. I don't know. But yeah, so I have those cut out, prepped for him. And then what else I have on my sewing table that I'm getting ready to sew up is I'm making this pattern. And I'm wearing the pattern. So the other day, my son was saying he would like another pair of pants. Well, he likes like the sweatpants type pants. And then I'm like, what, you want me to make you some overalls? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, out of what fabric? And so he showed me, because I have a couple of different shirts in my closet that I let him pick out from, because I have some knit shirts. And he picked out this fabric. So I already have all the pattern pieces cut out for this, and this is a front piece, and I already have all the pieces cut out, and it has enough stretch in it. And then also I'm going to combine it with a black knit fabric too, and so it's going to be black and red, or black and burgundy. But I had let him try on one of my pair of knit overalls. Okay, and he loved it. He thought it was the greatest thing ever, and he just wanted to walk away with that pair. I'm like, no, you can't have that pair. They're mine, but I will make you a pair. So I took his measurements, and his like waist is like, no, his hips are like 31, because he's 12. And so he's still little. And granted, the waist isn't much different because he's a boy. But I'm thinking maybe this will work well enough. And if it doesn't, I can remake it. But what I have done is I have cut out a size 6. So I just basically took some of my like interfacing stuff. I got this interfacing like paper from like a yard sale type thing for $2 a roll, and I picked up a couple of rolls, but I just have taken it and used it for pattern paper, because that's what I do with this type of stuff. Like, I have that pattern paper, and then I also have this one, and it's a little more flimsy. But yeah, it works excellent. And so that is what I'm doing. And I'm doing view B on this one. The ones I wear are view A. I'm going to show you the back. This is the view A. And the view B is just that view right there. And so he wants that view. So I'm going to go ahead and make that for him. He's pretty excited. And he asked me this morning, he's like, Mom, how far are you on my overalls? I'm like, I have it cut out. I have all the pattern pieces cut out. Now I just have to sew them together. He's like, okay, that's fine. And he did tell me the other day, like, I was going through something. I was looking for something. And we happened to pull up this fabric. Okay. And he was like, oh, I want that as a pocket. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. Not on this. It could, but I don't know. Alright. Well, I guess I have kept you long enough. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Be creative. Bye.